Hey everybody, welcome to the channel where we do cool comics at cool prices. If you're new here, basically this is a channel where you'll see one of the worst comic resellers do probably everything wrong. I do whatever the comic, no matter what it is, I sell at £2 or less in bundle deals. Primarily on Vinted, but trying to push towards more eBay and other ventures as well. So today I wanted to show you my top 10 comics I can't believe I haven't sold. We're going to go through them one by one, and then at the end you'll see our most recent sales. If that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing. So, starting at number 10, this is a little bit of a cheat one, but we have Helverine number 9. I got this in a recent Forbidden Planet grab bag. There was two, but I kind of sold one to myself because I just love like Ghost Riders, Punishers, that kind of idea. So it technically has sold once, but then we've listed this one, and no one seems interested, which is a shame. Great issue, you know, I love the idea of Helverine mixing the concepts of Wolverine and Ghost Rider, but then the second Helverine is actually Daken, which is Wolverine's son, and I just love that they brought him back. You know, he was in his Dark Avengers run, and he had his own series, and I just feel like this is a great way to make him even more unique from the original Wolverine. And then at number 9, we have Archie vs. Army of Darkness. So the reason why I love that is just because I'm an easy sell. I love a stupid crossover. That's two things that should never cross over. One of my first comics I ever had, and I don't know why I never kept it, was I had the original Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash comics from Wildstorm. I'd hate to look on eBay to see what that set's worth now. I probably literally gave it away for like £10 or something silly. But yeah, I just love that. It's two things that shouldn't work. I haven't read it, so I don't know if it does work, but I can just tell from the cover it's something a little bit bloody wild. At number 3, we've got Looney Tunes number, 58. The reason why I love this is, if you've watched before, I'm a sucker for like classic cartoons. So I love like my original Disney characters. I like the Mickey Mouse, Donald Ducks, Goofies. I love Looney Tunes. I love the whole lot of them. I love the Muppets. You know, I love all that classic kind of Tom and Jerry, Flintstones, all that classic cartoon stuff. And believe it or not, this is one of my most liked comics I've ever put on Vinted. And for £2, no one's picked it up yet. I do think it's a matter of time, but it's absolutely just love Looney Tunes. If there was more of them, I'd probably keep them for myself. But it's one of these things when you sell comics, what do you keep and what do you not keep? You really gotta limit yourself, or you just keep taking from your own stash. So where does that put us? On number 4, we have Lobo's Big Babe Spring Break Special. So there's 4 reasons why I love this. No, I'm kidding. It's a cool cover. He's got the hype from Supergirl. Although the Supergirl movie wasn't for everybody, we can all agree Jason Momoa as Lobo is something that should have happened a long time ago. Absolutely love it. At number 5, we have Shredder. Honestly, it's just the cover that sticks up to me, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles usually just goes like that. Gone. I upload it, people message me, is that all you have? I want more. And I'm like, that's really it. And Shredder, I think, has just slipped through the cracks on the Vinted algorithm, really. But I mean, it's a cool cover. I don't know that much about the universe, but I know that's, again, probably just a matter of time for it sells, but it's an ace cover. At number 6, we've got Spider-Man number 1. It's like the exposure variant, so I think this is meant to have that kind of like blue and red 3D glasses kind of effect. They did a few of these. I've got the Ghost Rider one, of course. But yeah, we've had this a few times. We've sold it a few times, but this time it just seems to be sticking around a little bit long, which I'm surprised for. Just even like a Spider-Man number 1. Like Spider-Man comics in general just usually go. To have a number 1 sitting is just really weird. Again, I think most of these are just Vinted. It's just slipped through Vinted's algorithms, really. Now we've got a really cool variant. The War of the Realms. I can never say this guy's in like Galdoto. variant, Gabriel Giotto, something like that. And it's so shiny and reflective that you probably more see the screen than it. But it is a really nice Thor-based variant from War of the Realms. I think War of the Realms is a little bit of an underrated crossover in my opinion. Actually, I thought it was a really cool idea. But this is a really cool cover. So then, at number 8. 8, 9, 10? Yeah, done that right. 8. We have a Crisis on Infinite Earths. Facsimile, I think the word is. Basically, it's a reprint, right? It's a gold reprint. And the thing about this is, I think this is a really cool, cheap, affordable way to have a classic in your collection and read it without feeling a little bit, oh, so delicate, so thingy. I think it's just a really great way to have a classic issue in your collection at a good price. So at number 9, this is a little bit just because I am a big Daredevil fan. I love the TV show. I haven't watched Born Again. I know that's criminal, but it's because I have a fiance that I'm trying to make watch Daredevil. And yes, I use the word make. I really just wanted to sit down and watch it. But every time I does, she's there. Her eyes are glued for the first 10 seconds. And then she goes, yeah, I'm watching. So, I have one of those. But yeah, it's the only classic Daredevil comic I have in the store at the moment. We've had a few, and for some reason this one's just kind of slipped through the cracks. Again, it got a heap of likes, heap of favourites, and then just nothing happened to it. It's probably one of those if I re-uploaded it one time, it would probably boop, be gone. So at number 10, we recently, at the time of recording, have just had San Diego Comic-Con. So we've had the announcement of a Ghost Rider been cast as Ryan Gosling. Huge Ghost Rider fan, and not sure how I feel about it. Like, is it weird to say I think Ryan Gosling's too pretty to be Ghost Rider? But he's wanted to do it for years, so maybe they just know how to. He's just maybe got the passion to be Ghost Rider. I never thought Nicolas Cage was perfect, but I just thought those films were fun. But I feel like when you're in the MCU, you've got to kind of step up a bit. But let's see how he does. But the other announcement we got was that... So I'm going to interrupt this video very, very quickly. Shortly there's going to be a word hunt happening on my channel. A recasting of Black Panther, and it's going to be his son, and I think there's going to be a lot of negativity towards that, but I'm personally all for keeping Chadwick Boseman's character alive. You're making his son the new Black Panther. It doesn't really recast his character and just kind of make us forget about him. It's kind of, he's still there. But we have this really cool, it's Black Panther 15 variant, and it's the Infinity War cover. It's an Infinity War variant, so I think it's more based on the Black Panther movie, but it is stunning. It is it's one of the best Black Panther covers I have ever seen, and the movie was huge. You've got Killmonger, which is popular, wrong hand, Killmonger was popular, and all this stuff. That should be gone. I've sold worse comics than this. I've sold absolute junk. And this sits here. I've sold other Black Panther issues that aren't as good as this. And this sits here. There is no reason this shouldn't have sold. Am I missing something? Is inside blank pages? I've not read it. But why would no one want this comic? If you're interested in this comic, click the link in the description. Or comment below and tell me why you think this hasn't sold. I've got it for £2. If you bundle it with even one more comic, it's less. And you should see the things I've sold. I think this is better than even comics I'm going to show you just now. And it's never sold. So, this is my all-time favourite comic that's never sold. So, I'm going to go through all the recent listings, and then I'll get right back with you. So this is some of our recent sales. We had Fantastic Four Gargoyles and Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck. Again, Disney Comics, always doing well. Then we had someone buy this X-Men bundle. Just gonna fly through this really quickly, guys, because there's a lot to go through. But it was a decent X-Men bundle. Mixture of Immortal X-Men, X-Force. All really nice comics. So I'm not going to do any details just now, but this is the clip you're looking for. So the keyword I want you to send me is Batlax. And then the big doozy was, we had someone purchase, we put a whole bundle of Moon Knight comics on, and someone took 12 of them, some really cool Spider-Man Punisher ones, Ghost Rider, really cool run of Moon Knight comics. And then once we did that listing, we relisted it with what Moon Knight comics was left. And basically someone took this bundle. So they also took Weapon X, Secret Empire, a Black Panther variant, an Iron Man variant, and then yeah, then that person took the rest of this Moon Knight comics. I don't know how to show you guys this. It's that many comics. So everybody, thanks for hanging around to the end. If this is the kind of content you like, feel free to like, subscribe, comment below what comics don't sell on your comic stores and why you think they should, and maybe we can all help each other out. Until then, see you in the next one.